And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, an exciting interleague matchup of first-place clubs between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
You know, Dero, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard. From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. LeMahieu at second, Torres on at first with nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Count remains 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 28 home runs and 81 driven in. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luis Severino gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses inside off the plate.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. He stays alive, still 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounder down the line at third. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Here's the 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for L.A. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Luis Severino, and he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Cody.
Ready with the first
Bellinger.
pitch. Here it comes. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton. Still going back. Gone! A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows
Batting
smoke
eighth,
by a guy at the letters.
catcher,
That's the ultimate
Russell
challenge pitch. And for me personally,
Martin.
watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Next up for Los Angeles, Russell Martin. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Martin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Voit is there. And that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 LA. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Softly hit to short. Seager charging in on it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Labor Torres.
Digging in now, Torres. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Corey Seager. He'll lead
the
things off
shortstop,
here in this 1-run
Corey
contest.
Seager.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Now a fastball to start
Count
things
1-0.
out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Ball.
2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Now
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt.
Luke.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a called strike 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Sanchez leads off first with one away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Luis Severino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 fouled away. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Max Muncy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Max Muncy.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because
Now
he's
batting,
over in the other
left
league, and
fielder,
it's really showing.
Josh
He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters
Peterson.
are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Our score remains 2-1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches,
Now
but both
batting.
getting the same
Third
thing. Both
baseman.
throwing strikes
Labor.
early, keeping the ball down in the
Flores.
zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping up now, A.J. Pollard will get the first crack at it in the inning for L.A. Russell Martin on deck to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now at the plate, Russell Martin reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three and 1 now to Martin.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
1 out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's Corey Seager. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the stretch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball well outside. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. 2-2. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The set and the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Standing in, Chris Taylor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Matt Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he popped him up. Torres is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Turner is off at first with 2 away. And he misses 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-1 home. is strike two swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. One left for LA. They're down 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Miguel Andujar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Miguel Andujar.
Grounded weakly toward third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. The pitch yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning, gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Joe Kelly will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 8. Torres over at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ready with the 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The set and the 2-1.
I got 3-1.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yankees leave them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked fouled off to the right. goodness. 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
One gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is foul right side. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And it's fouled away. Britton's ready. Here's the pitch. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Peterson. To the track, to the wall, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Aaron Hicks will be next. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is Taylor. And it's gone as they add still another. Gary Sanchez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 64, Caleb Ferguson. Now catching and batting 9, number 15, Austin Barnes.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
The pitcher, number 53, Zach Britton.
Troy Tulowitzki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Troy Tulowitzki.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. This pitch is popped up. Turner's got it, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 1. Chad Green is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A high fastball is in there.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 5.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1-1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Chris Taylor waits on deck. Three-two pitch. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he's safe.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Swing and a liner. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Pedro
attention,
Baez
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start
pitching
the
for
ninth
the
inning
Dodgers,
as he'll try to keep the score
number
right where it
52,
is heading to the bottom of the
Pedro
ninth.
Baez.
Striding in once again, Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he popped him up. Bellinger on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. Aroldis
attention,
Chapman
please.
enters the game
Now
to finish
pitching
this
for
one
the
off
New
here
York
in the
Yankees.
bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Striding in to start the ninth, Cody
Leading off
Bellinger,
for the
and they'll
Dodgers,
need him to get something
the
going
first
here.
baseman.
Hey, not
Cody
impossible, but highly improbable.
Bellinger.
Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth
Now
as we take a look at
left
league
fielder.
saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there,
Peterson.
4th in the AL in that category. Into the box, Jock Peterson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms
Now
off
batting.
the wall.
Our right
Outfielder does a
fielder,
great job of getting it in
AJ.
quickly and probably does a good
Wallace.
job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
David Freese will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Yanks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Severino gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Clayton Kershaw struck out 10 in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.